this selection, aka and we what it do everybody, like I said before, and I'll keep saying it because I don't know when when you guys are gonna receive it, when it's gonna start for you guys. What up everybody, it's your boy the Silent Trent, aka Trent, and oh no. Can't have that. Let me get rid of that. I know the stream is a little rough right now. This is how it is. That's just how it has to be. Oh boy. My brothers and cousin and mom are here at my granddad's house, so you're gonna be hearing a lot of screams and yells and stuff like that. Let me just finish up here. Cool. That's out. I'm gonna grab this. This stream is going to be garbage, so just bear with me. That okay. I can close this then. Yeah, my frames are dropping like flies. Oh, of course Brandon called me right now. Hold on. I'll be right back. But we'll get started. I got a lot to talk about.
friends. That's how we do. The friends. We living in Beirut. Money comes, money goes, but I never lose my flow. I ain't messing with these with us, you messing with my bros. Now you messing with a pro, never stressing on the dough. It's a blessing now. I know my team winning is a show. Yeah. What it look like? Gotta move, gotta shake. Yeah.
Alright, so I don't know how the stream is looking on your end. It's probably trash. But I got a lot to talk about. So hopefully you'll hear me out. Just let me check my stream if I can. I mean, if that's not too much trouble for you guys. I mean, what I'm gonna get into is something I've touched up on before, but let me just check this out. Well, at least they put ads, so I'll have to try my best to keep the cursing down to a minimum. I mean, what I'm gonna get into is something I've touched up on before. Oh, it's not that bad. And considering the fact that I'm not going to be going anywhere anytime soon, it's perfect. Let me just get off of Kim and go to someone more suitable. Yeah, this is what I get. There we go. Okay. So, what I'm going to be getting into is just something, like I said, something I've touched upon before. And then I have to, for the sake of this video, really this live stream, but for the sake of this game, the community, and just for the betterment of the game, I don't like to speak on this kind of stuff, but I do have to go on a bit of a tangent later on. I think my brother's cousin and my mom were getting ready to leave, so if you hear somebody call me Triant, that is my mom. That is the dumb nickname she gave for me. So anyway, all that aside, like I said, for the betterment for myself, for this game, for the community, for the dev team, I do have to go on a bit of a tangent about this game, and I will offer some solutions as how they could do better for us as a community, for myself personally, and for themselves, so that this game can be as good as we all want it to be. All right. So I will be name dropping Shadow and Jiggy because they said some things in videos that they made that I agree with and don't agree with. So it's gonna be easy for me to just use them as cannon fodder. I'm pretty sure I'm using that terminology wrong, but I said it anyway. So, but before all that, let me get into my fun. All right, the happy thing. So I've touched up on having a hub world in this game before, but thanks to the dev team, thanks to the Joy City Instagram, and a bit of Googling I did, I was able to get some more screenshots and a little bit of concept art to kind of further my persuasion to the dev team, to Joy City, and to maybe some of you, by having a hub world, or just being able to go get out of this court and explore the world around you in 3-on-3 isn't such a bad idea, or it could be a little bit interesting. This background is annoying. Anyway, let's get into that. So, man, I've tried to do this, like, I've tried to make this a video like so many times, but my Elgato either crapped out on me, or the things that I did to show off my points, I ended up forgetting after like the second take. I did it the first time and I thought it went well, but all the stuff that I didn't record. The second take I forgot some things. The third take I forgot you know how it goes. So I figure I live stream it so everything can be caught live and everything will be recorded this time around. So let's get into it. So I know the first topic I talked about is locations. There were locations. Well, actually, I talked about why having a hub world is now, especially with the update they have for the new card system and everything, why it would be much more of a need, not a need, but a not a necessity, but it would make sense why we'd have the hub world now. As you guys know, when it comes to the new cards, new abilities, they don't come in days anymore. They come in food items, burgers, fries, drink, and ice cream, right? You see that restaurant over there? Now you can't tell me that you wouldn't want, as an alternative option to pressing options on your controller, going to management and selecting the character that you want to upgrade. You're telling me you can't tell me as an alternative option you wouldn't want to get out this court, go across that street, go to that burger joint, and get your cards with the character that you have. So if I went over there as Carolina, I wouldn't have to worry about seeing any of these people. It would directly take me to, okay. Jeez, I should have said all this before, but as Carolina, I'd go to the restaurant. I get out the court, go across the street, go to the restaurant, and it will take me directly. It's gonna take a while to load. I know that. It would take me directly. Give it a minute. It will take me directly here. It'll take me directly here, and if this was, I wouldn't have to worry about pressing R1 or L1. It'll just be here the whole time. I can buy my cards, combine them, or equip them, however I like, you know. And I can do that with whatever character. And then once I'm done, I'd come back here and test the cards out if they're good. So if it was like a 3-point card, I'd be able to test it out here. Those are my cousins, just ignore them. And then you have the Joy CD snack bar right here, where it would be cool to buy your books, buy your XP drinks, you know, all that cool stuff. It's like I said, it's not a replacement for pressing options and doing all this. It's just an alternative. It's just an alternative. That's all I'm saying. Having that alternative to just going to the shop and doing all that junk. All the yeah. Okay. But now with them gone, I apologize for that, but like I was saying, it's just an alternative for now. Not for now, but it was just an alternative that I had in mind. It wouldn't replace being able to press options and doing all the stuff you've done before. It's just a more more adventurous alternative. What I'm trying to say is it would be just something to do instead of just going to this day to day all the time. You'd be able to walk there. Okay. Wow. I can't believe I just thought of that on the spot too. But it's just an alternative to being able to do this all the time, you know? And, okay. Moving on from that point, now we're going to talk about locations, right? So, we all know these places in South Bay, which I'm going to assume is going to be a beach area. You know, the bay, water, that kind of thing. So, what else I said was, for locations, I think each one of these places, West Town, Ricos Valley, East Town, Freestyle District, and the South Bay should have a court that's specifically tailored to each location. So West Town would have a kind of warehouse or industrialized court, so something where it's like people are working, you know, getting their work on, like a factory or a abandoned warehouse, that kind of thing. Rico's Valley would have a court in the suburbs where it's very clean, like a very gated community type court. Maybe it's the pavement is made of marble or something, you know, something to show off this is like the rich life, the suburban life, you know what I mean? East Town would have a court either, no, it would have it inside of the amusement park, because that's an amusement park, I know it is. So they'd have it inside the amusement park, and you'd see people walking around, you'd see you'd hear a roller coaster and screaming and all that. That'd be tight. And then you'd have the Freestyle District. That would be an indoor court. I feel like that would be the indoor court. That would be the indoor court. So you get to hear the squeaks of shoes and, you know, all that. You hear a lot of reverb or echo reverb. About a whole lot of reverb in the room, because, you know, not a lot of soft acoustics, so you hear the sounds bouncing off of the hard walls and all that. And then South Bay would just be a beach area. That means there's a beach court, you know. You'd hear a lot of water, you'd hear surfing, you'd hear beach music, that kind of thing. Downtown, I'm just gonna assume that's where the Fox Court is. I honestly don't know. I can't really tell where it would be. Not only is that where the Fox Court is, but if you guys remember from the from some of the promo that they did earlier for like the closed beta, you would have seen, should be right here. You seen this court right here. That's also where this court is, which was, I think this was the first practice court before they made it you know, this one. And the reason why I would like to travel to this court and be able to practice here is if you see, I think it's this one, yeah, right here. Look at this concept art. That's the same court. Look at that. Okay, hold on, let me get that arrow. Positions. Give me a minute. I have to plan for this. So, okay. There we go. We don't need that image yet. So, like, you see that building right here? That's this building right here. You can't tell me that's not cool. I would like to see this be a secondary practice court. Wait for it to this, you know? I want to see a secondary practice court to this. I mean, this is fine, but I do want to practice here. This would be tight. I should keep this. Should keep this open. Right? I mean, it's an interesting concept. It would be right off of, not too far from the Fox Court itself. So, for locations, right? I said each one would have it. I explained that, and I don't think it'd be hard to actually get that in there. Okay. I know designing a new court would be hard. All right, I know that. But aside from these temporary courts, we do need new permanent courts that we can go to. And I think having these this East Town, Rico's Valley, West Town, Freestyle District, and South Bay Court specific courts would be great, because they're permanent courts. And when we go to the Freestyle District to do some free mode, when we're pressing start, options, and just going here instead of traveling to the Freestyle District and, actually playing a 3v3, 1v1 or private match match game. excuse me, we'd be able to choose between one of these 5 courts. 6 if you want to count Fox Court. 7 if you want to count the parking lot court. 8 if you want to count the other court. I'm sorry. So this would be 8, the parking lot would be 7, and then 6 for Fox Court, the Freestyle District Court, East Town, Rico's Valley, West Town, or South Bay. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, let me get into the nitty-gritty of this hub world, right? So the last time I did this, I really didn't get to explain my kind of mythology, I want to say, behind just where these places would be, where you would have to travel to, which direction you would have to go in order to, you know, see these places, right? Okay. So, let me get into it. So first things first, let me get this ball to be at a dynamic angle where this could work out for the best for me. Okay. So the direction I'm facing right now, right? So I'm gonna assume that, let me grab the ball. So I'm gonna assume that from where I'm standing, let me get that arrow, that this gate back here, right back here, I hope this is actually moving. So this gate right back here is just outside of Rico's Valley, right? It'll be like this is where Rico's Valley is starting and or ending. We're just right along the border of Rico's Valley. Like there's multiple exits and entrances into Rico's Valley itself, but for the most part, I'm sorry, I'm just checking to making sure. But for the most part, it's just a gated community all around. So just outside these borders, all right. That's what's going on. Okay, cool. Just making sure. So just outside these borders is Rico's Valley, right? So that would mean either in direction of, so either in this direction is where West Town is, and in that direction right here is East Town, and between these two directions behind me, let me actually, no, I have a photo. Let me go here. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. I'll get into that later. There we go. Go to that. Put this at the top. Okay, so that means in either this direction or this direction is the Freestyle District. Okay, hold on. This direction is the Freestyle District. Going straight down would be straight to South Bay. And let me, can I? Nope. Okay, and in this direction, because I can't flip this around, in this direction right here, where cars are going this way, that's where West Town and East and South Bay meet up. So let me get back into what I'm trying to say here. So going in, I'm gonna make that. So going in this direction over here, that would put you right in between here, right in this area right here, right? Unless there's some more turns and such, well then okay, I see now. So let's say you're just in the middle of downtown, right? You come here, we're just around here, right? I want to say, oh yeah, no, this is a great turning point. So let's say you're driving right down this street right here, right? And you get here. Now you can take a left here and go straight to Rico's Valley, straight to this street in Rico's Valley, or go here and head to the manufacturing facility street right here. Or alternatively, you can just take this street right here, bada boom, you're right here by the fountain, which is right near the court. Or, right, you take this street right here, boom, go down here, you'd be right here in between this little I don't know what this would be called, but a conjunction of some sort, and I'm not sure. And you can take that way, you can go around these trees right here, then just book it right here and you'll be right there, right there. I'm just saying. Alright, actually no, we're gonna cut this off. So just, you have either direction. You take this road, go left, or I guess from my perspective it would be go right and go straight to Rico's Valley's court, or go left and then just be right here in the manufacturing facilities. I'll get into my reasoning why I'm cutting off that road right there. And if you're going in this direction right here, right in between those trees, right through there, you put yourself right in between these two, East Town and Rico's Valley. Now for this one, since there aren't many roads connecting right into Rico's Valley and okay, let me see how I can science this. Okay, so you're taking, okay, let me see, no, right, take that. So going here, taking this main street right here, right, okay, booking this left, going up, going, wait, better yet, no, we're not taking that road, we're going over here, taking this road, making this left, and then bada boom, you either go left to this court, right to the court area, or take this right into the arcade where the court would be. Alright, there's that. So alright, so let me go into this image no, not this one, we'll get into that later. Let me go right into this image right here. So we got this three-way intersection. I'm not good with road names, so you're gonna have to excuse me. So you take this road right here, that takes you directly to South Bay. You take this road going left, it takes you directly to the Freestyle District. But if you take this road going the other way, because I don't think that's a one-way street, you take it going the other way, and that's where we use that intersection again. That cul-de-sac type area. It's not really a cul-de-sac, but you get what I mean. So let me go back. Let's go back. So this is where you would use this place right here. So right here, taking this road, you hit this intersection, right, you could either make a half a circle and go directly into West Town, or you could take that third of a circle right to that road, and that takes you directly into South Bay. Right now, if you walk here, you have a whole lot more free range. I'm talking about if you're taking that bus. I'm just gonna use the school bus for now, unless they add another, like a whole transit system. If they ever do this, I mean, it's probably never gonna happen, and I'm making a gigantic stretch. But if they add a transit system, here's what I'm thinking, right? Okay, so let me just shift over here, grab the ball, make the shot great. So what I'm saying is, right in front of the store, just in between the burger shop and the store, there's a bus stop, whether it be across the street or on the other side. There's a bus stop. There would be a bus stop, right? You would pay, let's say you'd have to pay about let's see, this is gonna be a part of the tangent. This is gonna be a part of my tangent for later on at the end, but you'd have to pay. In-game coins won't be a lot, just let's say it's 50. You have to pay 50 coins for one ride, anywhere you want to go. Or you can walk there and have much more free range to go places. So for instance, you'd be able to go through that little section right there. It'll fade to black and you'll be in Rico's Valley, right? And let's say you're trying to go to West Town, right? Let's see if I can find that image real quick. That's not the one. You'd be traveling through here to either go to the Fox Court, which would I think either be in this direction or this direction. You'd be able to go through there, and you'd pass by this. You could enter here, practice for a little bit, get out. There's that, and hold on, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Get that image real quick there. Nope. Okay, just making sure. Okay, no, this is perfect. So, aside from going through there, you'd also pass by these buildings as well. Maybe pass by here. You can take an alternate route. You'll still end up somewhere near the Fox Court. You'll just be going through those sections as well. So you see what I mean, right? You see what I mean, though, right? Okay. Oh man, I forgot a whole lot of what I talked about in that video. Right. I'm getting back on track. So, the reason why my excitement or my drive to have this hub world in the game is, I'm going to show you guys a glitch that I experienced not too long ago. I'm so glad I kept these clips and photos in. I want to take a look at this, right? Take a look at where we are. We're not, you see how there's a sidewalk here. We got the trees, we got the art is not a crime gate, we got a basketball hoop right there, the shop is right there, the garage is right there. Let me show you a video of it. It's gonna take a minute because I did. Man, I can't believe, I still couldn't believe you won that. It was really close. I was trash. I'm so trash at this game. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so as soon as we get off of Helena, like this, the pretty much my point is the template is there. We just need the, okay, here we go. Go back some. So this is when I started experiencing the glitch, right? Just based off where I'm placed. I'll show you guys what I mean, but look at this. I feel like the template is there. It's there. The template is there. The area is there. The accessibility is there for this, my idea, to be a reality. It's just they have to give us the permission to do so. They have to give us the privilege to go beyond the court. So at least we're not stuck in that court just waiting for Joy City to do something. And so, let me show you what I mean. Based on where we're placed, I want to say we're placed right here at this house. Right here, just across the street. Which means that these NPCs are walking to places within this area that we can reach, that is explorable. They just have to give us the map. They just have to give us the key. Essentially, I want the key. I know I may be the only person who feels this way, but I want the key. I'm asking for a lot more than I can get out of this basketball game, and I realize that. But I feel like there is a story to be told. just through exploring, just through seeing the world, seeing this world with my own eyes. I can tell, I can see where the story is and where it could go. And don't say there isn't a story. I saw the Tokyo Game Show. They said Joey was the protagonist to this game. What's the point of having a protagonist if there's no story? So there has to be a story here. There has to be a reason why Joey is just the leader. If they say the poster boy, then that's fine, because that works. Like Tracer's the poster girl for her Overwatch, yet there's barely any lore surrounding her, making her the main character. But Joey, they said protagonist. That's the MC, the main character, the guy everybody has to like. Sure, he's annoying in the wrong hands, but he's good. He's really good. He's a good dude. He has that good guy voice. He's basically Sonic from Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, the more that I think about it, like, this voice description is literally Sonic's voice. Like, he's a bit of a dick, but you know, not an actual dick. He sounds like he sounds like he's just too cocky for his own good, but he's not actually all that cocky. That's just the way he acts. You know, he doesn't overestimate himself. He estimates himself pretty balanced. Okay, so I feel like I'm missing a point, but the pretty much everything. Oh wait. I'm getting back on track as I continue to go on. So another thing, jobs, right? This hub world thing could allow us to travel to our jobs and see these characters at those jobs, or at least the image of what we're seeing, or what we're seeing as the jobs. I know they had the extreme sports, they had the rap battle, they had the car mechanic and all that stuff. You know, we can see those characters in those jobs, right? And the reason why I want to see that is that's not it. You see this? This is William at his job. And you got my boy Joey, Big Dog, Kim, Murdoch, Amanda, and Sydney, all just trying to help him get this car sold, or trying to make sure nobody buys it so one of them can buy it for themselves. I'm gonna assume Murdoch wants it, or Big Dog wants it. Maybe Joey wants his first car. Maybe she wants her first car. Maybe she needs a car, and maybe she's just trying to get a ride off somebody. I don't know. And my man William over here, like, what are y'all doing? Y'all ruining it for me. And my man's Joey over here just trying to help my boy William get this money. That's something that protagonist would do. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? And then there's, hold on. And then there's, bada boom, my girl Helena and Amanda at their job with William, that is William, and Lulu over here secretly supporting my man Pedro as he's trying to put the moves on Helena. Which reminds me, wouldn't that be a reason for Clark to step in and kind of cock block this dude? I mean, because I know he's interested in Helena too, so that could lead to some interesting beef if there's a story. I don't think I need the red arrow anymore. But yeah, you know, being able to see them at their jobs would be tight. Not only that, the hub world isn't going to be an online thing. It's going to be something you can do offline as well. Being able to travel there. If you go offline, let's say they're doing your server and they allow you to go offline, right? If you go offline, whatever character you have, right? Let's say you have Carolina, right? You go past the cafe. Both Helena and Amanda will be there. You go past the car shop. William will be there doing his job. You go past Carolina's gym, because she does own the gym. She will not be there. It won't be closed, but you will see an NPC in her place doing something. And the same thing with Krista. She's the guard for the Fox Court. If you're Krista, she will not be there. An NPC will be at her place. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's something being done where a character's like in their element, an NPC will replace them if you're that character. Except for Joey. I don't know where Joey would specifically be. Someone's at my door. I'll be right back.
Yeah, what it look like? Gotta move, gotta shake. Come on. Gold in my mouth. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. The boom break, got the boom, got the bass, old rule in the place. Bada boom, bada bing, it's bros. Now you messing with a pro, never stressing on the dough. We pain, you gave me nothing, nothing from me. I stay high, I stay bent, making dollars, making cents, and we have to make it base.
Sorry about that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I don't know where Joey would specifically be. He'd probably just be at any court, which would probably be tight, like any court at all, really. And then there's Murdoch and Lee and Luther and Ren. Well, Ren I think would be at either a dance studio, or with Luther at a rap battle, or with Fred learning how to DJ or whatever. Lulu, I don't know where she would be. Sydney would be at a mall somewhere. So I'd say that'll be in Rico's Valley. The mall would be at Rico's Valley. Or she'd be at a court with Joey. Clark would probably be there. Or Clark would be at another court practicing dunks. I don't know about the presser. He'd probably just be around the court too, just dribbling and impressing the fans. Pedro would be at a restaurant doing his thing. Kim would also be at a mall. That's where Kim would be. Kim would be in a mall for sure. But Big Dog would probably be at a court with Clark, just being there, not being able to really practice himself. And I think that's about it. That's all the characters I've covered. You know, they'd be somewhere where they belong, right? Lee would probably be somewhere reading a book. Luther would probably be somewhere rapping. You know, just that. Okay. Is there anything else I needed to talk about? Said the jobs, said the locations, said everything I need to say about that. Okay. No. I think I've covered everything. Alrighty then. Yeah, I've pretty much covered everything at this point. The video was a lot shorter than this, but then again, this is a live stream. Okay. With all that being said, I've covered everything. I've covered cost of a transit system, walking there, or running rather. Covered the fact that the template is there, we just need to explore it. I've covered practice, like the spectator mode. Nope, that can be saved for this rant. Yeah, I've pretty much covered everything about the courts, practice courts, the new courts being the practice courts as well. If you're walking to those locations, yeah, I've covered everything. Wait, hold on. I just remembered. Okay, so if you're walking to the court, right? If you're walking to the court and you press start at that court, you'd automatically get a game in that court, as well as being able to practice there too. You enter the court, you start practicing, you're doing this, you know, you do this and all that stuff. Once you press start, say go street. Oh, hold on. Press start, go street. You pick 1v1, 3v3, free mode, or arcade mode. You'd be at that court doing those things. You'd get a 1v1 at that court automatically. You'd go to an arcade mode. You do an arcade mode game at that court. You'd have a 3v3 at that court. You'd be in a private match on that court. Well, technically you would select the court, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, now, finally, with all that being said, I do have to go on a tangent for this game. Let me check Twitter. Give a bit of an update. I highly doubt any of the people that I just mentioned, but that I mentioned before, are going to be here watching this, which kind of sucks because I would love it if they did watch this video. Anyway, I guess that's just how it is. Okay, so this stream is about to get very unlike me, because when it comes to this game, I think this game is great, but it does suffer. Okay, as far as gameplay mechanics go, there are people who have already talked about it. There's an issue with the cruise that hasn't been addressed. There's an issue with Helena's touch pass that hasn't been addressed. The only thing I'd have to say when it comes to gameplay is I don't think Carolina's three-point shot should be so low between the other shooting guards. Like, she has a 131, 191 three-point shot at Prestige 5 level 10. I don't think that should be a thing. She should at least have a 210. She should be the second best shooting guard in the game. She shouldn't be the lowest. She should be the second best. I just feel like that's disrespectful as hell. That's it. That's all I have to say. Anything else that people have to say as far as gameplay goes, they can handle that. I don't pay attention because I use shooting guards. I use Carolina. I use Joey. I use all those people. She has a 191, not a 131. Anyway, this is going to be rough for me. But let me get this out the way first. I am going to be taking a break from 3-on-3 Freestyle. So break I usually take just the majority. I'm pretty sure I said it before earlier this stream, but the majority of the last few days of December and the majority of January, I'm going to be taking a break. Re-soak my bones in another game. I just got back into Warframe after a while, which is going to kind of be part of this tangent. But okay, so clearly this game is suffering right now. There isn't much to offer after level 30. I realize that, and I'm not sure if Joy City realizes that yet. It's the same thing with any game you reach top level for. After you reach top level, you really don't have much else to do. You can make another character and continue going in Freestyle 2, but you really don't get the same kind of rewards once you do. You can get a new character and buy clothes to that character, but that's about it. You can do that with your main character as it is in Freestyle 2. Freestyle 3, there isn't much to be said. The best you can do is get all your characters to Prestige 4, but after that you have to wait on Joy City to offer the chance to get another master book, so you can start building up to get those characters ready, to get that character ready to go to Prestige 5. You know, get those master books. At that point, once you reach level 30, you'll have all the time in the world to get every amount of books for each character to, you know, be ready to Prestige 5 at any time. There isn't much in the sense of rewards for those top tier players. There isn't much activities that those top players can do anymore, because apparently Joy City doesn't want anybody in the community to make their own tournaments for some reason, which I find kind of weird. Like, why not? I thought that would be the coolest thing you could ask for. Like, people in this community are ready to be in a tournament, so they're gonna make their own, kind of get ready for an actual tournament, you know, when you add in that tournament mode, which is probably something you should have done a long time ago, Joy City. I can respect the fact that you want to get in crews first, so that, you know, crew tournaments can be a thing. But when you haven't even implemented the tournament mode in general, it kind of leaves most players wanting a tournament mode, so, you know, they can have something to do. Now, I'm okay without a tournament mode. I'm not a competitive player. I try to be, but it doesn't really work out for me. Not only that, I'm not in a crew, as you can see, so a crew tournament doesn't mean anything to me. But for those who are in a crew, having a crew tournament would be nice. Having a tournament in general for just players who love to play the game and just want to see where they stand between any other player and their group of friends or their crew or their team, you know, would be nice. So adding a tournament mode should have been one of the things you did, but apparently it's just something you haven't done yet. So another thing is rewards, right? Everybody wants rewards for something in this game. They feel like rewards like coins are much too slow. You can grind this game out for about an hour and only get about a good selection of coins. You can, like when you were low and you didn't have all the characters unlocked, you can probably unlock one new character and that was it. There isn't much in the wake of, hey, you worked really hard, you can get this, this, and this, you know. As far as rewards go, it's like, rewards for me are a gray area. Because grinding in this game is not really like an issue. I get it, you know, the more play time, the more you learn through grinding. But the reward, besides getting a new player and possibly being able to prestige a player, isn't really all that satisfying anymore. I don't know where I'm getting at with these rewards. I know Shadow talked about getting rewards and he didn't feel like the game being rewarded in the game was very fulfilling anymore. I honestly don't know what he was expecting. Not trying to, you know, say he was wrong for saying what he said, but he feels the way he feels for a reason. And I'm not trying to down that reason, it's just I'm not sure I understand just what rewards could come out of it. Now, if you're a top tier player, if you're like, yeah, you know, there should be more rewards, you know, I should feel like the grinding that I do, the grinding that I've done should be something I can get rewarded for. Again, what reward are you looking for? That's the question. Now, if you're saying, I want, you know, once I reach level 30, I can't get any more XP, so why can't the coins I get be doubled? That is something I can respect. So, 220 XP, now it goes to your coins, now you get 440. You know what I mean? So pretty much now you're getting 100% more coins because you're to level 30. That's a good reward. It's a decent reward. It's not the best, but it makes sense. Ooh, I want something to signify that I've done it, right? That I've hit level 30. A new banner would be tight. So now people know you are a level 30 player. You've been level 30 for a while. You've done what you needed to do. Okay. Done. That's easy to do. Or maybe an outfit that signifies your level 30. An outfit, something that's just having something that says, I've grinded to get to level 30. Now I'm here. I understand that. You want something else to do in the game? Okay. We'll have ranked mode or tournament mode. Or the tournament option. That'll be tight. Have a public tournament, a private tournament, a ranked tournament. That'll be something to look forward to. Have a diamond class. So that way, with that ranking system, Once you get into Diamond class, you can only play with Diamond class players in ranked. You know what I mean? Pretty much like Overwatch. You have a bronze tier, a silver tier, a gold tier, a diamond tier, a master tier, a grandmaster tier, and a top 500 tier. So maybe that's what they want. They want challenges. And another thing, I know Jiggy said this one, channels, right? The reason why I didn't agree with it at first is because he wanted 2 channels. And I'm sitting here like, Jiggy, no. No, that's dumb. That's dumb. 3 channels is better. For each 10 levels, not only do you get a master book, but you get to change your channel. And the thing about Freestyle 2, the way they did channels, because he said, you know, like Freestyle 2, which is a lot of what the argument goes back to between 3-on-3 and Freestyle 2. With Freestyle 2, you get locked off from being in that lower channel. Whereas in 3-on-3, I don't think you should be locked off from a channel, right? Let's say you just hit level 50, but you feel like, when you play with diamond tier players in like a private match or something, they don't really like the way you play. They say you play at this level, or you play at the amateur level or the average level. You don't really play at a pro level. You can go back to amateur and just play with people who play in the same kind of play style. Don't really understand it, but they have somewhat of a grasp on it. And so with those, you can get better, see what they're doing, and see if you do the same thing and learn to change it, and then go back to pro. But then again, being able to go back to pro and see what they're doing, it'll be easier for you. Which is why I now get into spectator mode. That should be something in the game. That should have been something that's been in the game. So with the hub world idea I had, like I said, you'll be able to walk to every court or take the bus to every court. If you go on the court, if you go towards the crowd, there's going to be a crowd around the court, or inside the warehouse, or outside of the location of where a game would be going on. You go towards the court, they give you the option to spectate or play a match. Again, it's an alternative to just pressing start. You can do that and spectate. Spectate your friends who are there, or spectate a random match. See if there's diamond tier players in there or gold tier players there. See what they're doing, kind of get a grasp of what they're doing. Platinum, that's the other one, platinum. See platinum or diamond tier players doing what they're doing. See if you can kind of replicate that. And as far as getting rewards for spectating, you probably just get some coins. That's about as best I can come up with. Again, I don't know much about the rewards. I just think level 30, your coins are now doubled. I think that's cool. Getting titles, or getting banners for getting an icon. I think a name tag for your rank, and a banner for your level, so people can see what level you are without having to guess. So that way you can see, oh, is he level 1, level 2, level 3, that kind of thing. So let me get into customization in the game. So an argument that I heard from both Jiggy and Shadow was they wanted more customization, not only in cosmetics, but in skill too. Well, not necessarily Shadow said it, but Jiggy said it. And as far as skill customization, no, I don't think that should even be an option. Nah, I think the characters having their own set of skills is probably the best for this game. I think it's probably, I just think it's the best for this game. I don't really think having the ability to customize your character in every way is necessary as far as skills goes. I think having a character with a certain set of skills makes it easier to know what characters are you good at, or what characters do you play the most. Like, I play a lot of Carolina. Why? Because he's a shooting guard who can drive to the basket. It's the best of both worlds for me. He's a swingman from Freestyle 2, which reminds me, of how I never got to get Wendy in Freestyle 2. I still want to get her, but it's just I can't get her at the moment. So what about cosmetics? Cosmetics are a shaky subject. So we go to the store here and we check out the outfits there. You can see that they have, you see these? Hold on, let me actually go to Lulu real quick. You see how this changes Lulu's look completely? Something like this. I think something like this, the blonde hair, the red pants, the new outfit. I don't think the shoes are any different. No, the shoes are different. She wore red heels, now they're black. I think something like these themes should be something that are able to be separately bought, right? So you go to your character, it'll be like the jersey, where you can buy each set separately. You guys know what I mean, though. I think you guys got it. You can buy each set separately, but instead of being for everybody, they're for a specific character, right? So like if you're Lulu, right, and you go to the shop, and like I said, it'd be set up just like the jersey, but you go to the character, you go to Lulu, you'd be able to select a different shade or different style of Lulu shoes, right? Or different outfit for Lulu, different shirt, different pair of pants to go with the shirt or whatever the style, a different hairstyle, different hair color, because I like the hairstyle, the hair color. I think those should be one and the same. You know what I mean? Like you can make Carolina have her hair up or have her hair down, and you can change what's her name? Sydney's braids. You can make her have one long braid, or just one. You can make her have one braid, two braids. You can take her out that hairstyle, maybe give her complete cornrows, or have her hair be you know, unbraided, that kind of thing, you know what I mean? Maybe have Carolina's hair be long and flowing, or, you know, have her ponytail instead of laying on her shoulder, being behind her head like a normal girl. Jesus Christ, you know, that kind of thing. So as far as customization, they got new different kind of outfits. I think they should still be character specific changes that you can buy separately. You can either get them for, like, I'm not gonna say you can get an entire set for 90 premium points or like 900,000 coins. I think you should be able to buy stuff with coins, or you can buy each separate set, which is what the hair is 1, shirt is 2, pants are 3, shoes are 4, any wrist accessories, any other accessories would be like a necklace. I know Carolina has a necklace, that's 5. I think that's 6. Okay, hair is 1, shirt 2, pants 3, shoes 4, necklace 5, and any other accessory 6, 7. You know, you can buy them for like 10,000 coins, depending on what you get. Like a shirt would be 10,000, pants would be 15, shoes would be 5,000, necklace would be 1,000. Just different prices range for different stuff, right? You can mix and match like that. And if you want any head accessories, the only things that I think would be cool, I don't know, maybe wear a hat. Maybe you buy a hat. Maybe you can buy Joey's hat. Make other characters wear Joey's hat. That would be adorable on Carolina. She'd look cool in that. It'd definitely be adorable on Cindy, for sure. I think if any of the girls rock Joey's hat, it'd be tight on them. they'd have to wear it in their own little special way. Like, I think the only characters that would probably copy Joey to a T, as to maybe mock him or mimic him, I think Helena would do it. I know Carolina would do it to mock him, and I think Sydney would do it. That's about the only girls who I think would do it. I think everyone else would just wear it their own special way. I mean, unless you want them to wear it the same way Joey does, I'm all for it. Then I feel like every character would have to do that. That'd be hilarious though. So as far as skill changes, I think the skills are fine if you can fine tune them to be better. I'm all for it. Ooh, I made that? Oh, it's clean. But as far as cosmetics, I'm all for it as long as your character is specific and can be bought with both premium points and coins. So, offering solutions for gameplay issues, or at least giving the players something to do. Like I said, the hub world, I threw that out there for something for players to do. You gotta give them something else to do though. You can't just have the arcade mode and not update that like regularly. You gotta give the players something to do while we're waiting on you guys to make up the next new event. Adding a tournament mode would be nice, so the players can, in the forum, say, hey, we're hosting a tournament. Add me here. You can go to my PlayStation community and we'll get more information on it. If you don't have a team, you can get a team. You can join up with randoms who want to enter. Any randoms who don't have a team will be grouped together randomly. You know, the winner gets this, and this from them, from the people who's running the tournament. And I know you guys hold like giveaways and stuff like that on Facebook. We tell your Facebook followers, hey, new character or hey, you want to win an outfit? Like and share this post, tag your friends and leave your PSN. No, if you add a tournament, you can do it that way. Hey, we're giving away Ren, Krista, Professor, and Carter. All you have to do, like, we're giving away to 3 people who, and like, so all you have to do is enter this tournament. It's coming up. Like, enter the tournament that's coming up. That's being hosted by a GM. Lucy, I know that's her name. Lucy, if you're watching this, here we I'm gonna give you the keys here. Host a tournament. First place gets the new character. But yeah, everything new that you release, that should be how you give it away. Don't give it away like a like, share, tag 3 friends, and leave your PSN. Give it away in a tournament to 3 people. Okay, so let me explain. So it'll be like this. Okay, so they're giving away, you got new stuff coming, new celebrations, new outfit, new character. So here's what I'm thinking. 3rd place would get 50 premium points and one of the new celebrations. 2nd place would get 100 premium points in both new celebrations and one of the new outfits. 1st place will get 150 premium points, both new celebrations, both new outfits, and one of the new and one character, whether it be new or old, of their choice. Like if they're giving away multiple, but if they're giving away a new character, then the 1st place winner would get that new character, the 150 celebrations and outfits. Bada boom. That's how you fix that. That's how you get more engagement out of your player base. Also, if there are issues in the game, instead of saying we'll look into it, you need to get on it. If people will make videos about it and send it to you saying, hey, this is going on in the game, you need to fix it. We shouldn't be waiting for you to be like, we'll look into it. We should be waiting for you guys to announce, hey, we're going to be doing maintenance on the game on this date so we can fix these problems. Done. Right? That should be the case. which is another thing. I know Shadow talked about this. Joy City, you guys are too closed off about this game. You have nothing else to offer besides just playing basketball. What could you be hiding that's so secretive from us? You guys should be telling us everything. Like, hey, look, we got this going on. You know, we hope you guys like it. We got this being planned. We hope you like it. Hey, how would you guys feel about this? Let us know. You guys should be more active in your community instead of just being secretive about it and expecting us to be all happy when you decide to reveal it to us 2 or 3 weeks before, like a week or a day before. You can't just keep closing us off like this. You gotta give everybody, and I mean everybody, because you guys seem to update Japan before you update us. You should be more open with your North American fan base, like your North American player base. I'm gonna say European too. Your North American and European player base. Not only that, I think you guys put yourself in a corner by releasing it on Steam when downtown wasn't even open again yet. So now, not only do you have to worry about us on PlayStation 4, you now have to worry about Steam players. Like, come on. Look at a game like Warframe. They have the same situation, but the way that they handled it is they released it on Steam first. They released it on PC and Steam, stuff like that first. They released it there first, and then came back, and then released it on PlayStation 4. And now, when it comes to Warframe, PC players get stuff first, and then PlayStation 4 gets like a month or two later. For instance, they just released a prologue to a new story on PC, but PlayStation 4 has to wait a while before we get a prologue. You're kidding me. Like, it's a prologue. I'm not even going to get into it because I know some Warframe players who may have not seen it may get it spoiled for them, and I don't want to do that. But Warframe PC players get new weapons, they get new storyline missions, they get all that kind of stuff first, and those PlayStation players have to wait a couple months for them to get it for PlayStation 4. And I think that's how you have to come at this game. You have to satisfy your PlayStation 4 player base before you satisfy your PC player base, since we got it first. Not only that, let me get okay. Sells for Joy City. For the players, so Shadow, Jiggy, whoever else has an issue, y'all better listen up. Alright, you have to remember, the Joy City is managing 2 live games right now. 2 of them, Freestyle 2 and 3-on-3. They have to manage those. Not only that, they have to manage 2 PC stuff, like 2 PC games and a PS4 game at the same time, because that game is still live. That game Freestyle 2 isn't dead yet. That's still live and kicking. So they have to they're constantly making updates for Freestyle 2. And then they have to do everything for PC for 3-on-3 Freestyle to try to catch it up to the PS4 version, so maybe they can like have all the updates be going up at the same time, which is a fault on their part. They shouldn't be doing that, but you have to be a little bit more compassionate with them, be a little bit more patient with them, since they're like, yeah, we're doing so much with these two very live street ball games that they've made. They're still constantly giving Freestyle 2 events. That's their fault, yes, but you gotta be a little bit more compassionate. You gotta give them a chance to finish with Freestyle 2 so they can focus on 3-on-3 Freestyle. Alright? Now, I'm not saying you guys aren't important, but when it comes to a game company that's managing 2 live games, I mean, look at Elsword, right? They had to shut down Grand Chaser, and I never got to play the game. I think they're bringing it back, but they had to shut it down for a while, just so they can focus on Elsword. So unless they're planning on leaving Freestyle 2 in the cold for a while, you're gonna have to just wait on them. And trust me, I don't like waiting, I know that. But you gotta give them some time so they can work on Freestyle 2. So they can keep that game alive before it dies, because I know you guys don't want that game to die. As much as you talk about it, how 3-on-3 should have Freestyle 2 stuff in it, you don't want that game to die. Okay. I know I didn't really add much to the conversation, other than telling Joy City, be more open with your people. Tell them what's going on. We don't need you to tell us, ooh, what's coming up next? Who's the next character? Just say, hey, what's going on? What's up? Is there an issue with our game? Please let us know so that we may fix this problem. We're not asking to say, hey, when's the new event coming up? Hey, when are you guys gonna do this? Hey, when are you guys gonna do that? But it would be nice to get something in both English and Japanese from you guys, Joy City, saying, hey, this is what we're working on right now. Hope you guys are ready for it. Like, hey, if you had made a video, you had to reveal crew at the Tokyo Game Show. You shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to reveal crews at the Tokyo Game Show. You should be getting more in depth. Like, can we get more information about the crews? You should have revealed that in like a video or something. That's why you have a whole YouTube account. You should be abusing that just to tell people, hey, here's what's going on. Here's what's up. Cruise is being delayed to be released with Ren. Or Cruise is being delayed. Or hey, here's more on the new character Ren. Okay, here's our teaser trailer for the new character Ren. You guys do that, but you don't tell us anything else about what's going on in the game. That's it. You only talk to us when you have a new character coming out, or when we're making fun of what's going on in the game, or we get lucky with a role for the Christmas event, any of that stuff, or we have fan art that we post on Twitter. That's mostly Japanese people. I see more Japanese stuff than I do English stuff on the 3-on-3 Freestyle Twitter. Definitely doesn't feel good, but I understand. But it's, again, just doesn't feel good. I don't think that should be the case. You have a whole North American and European fan base that you all should be catering to as well. Now, I get it if it's stressful, but you can't just cut everybody off for one set of people. You gotta get some more people in there to branch. You gotta branch it out. I say get some more people, because if it's just Lucy managing all this by herself, that's not good. That's why people are getting mad, because Lucy isn't talking to everybody. She can't get to everybody all the time. So you need someone else in the 3-on-3 dev team to handle the Twitter as well, to talk to the rest of the world, talk to the European players, and talk to the North American players. Give Lucy some rest, you know? So that way it makes it more easier for everybody to be like, hey, here's what's going on in the game. Here's what's coming up. What would you guys like to see? That kind of thing. You need to be more open with your game. Alright? Now, this game is great, and I'm not bashing Joy City. I'm not. I just want them to do better. And I know they can. I know they can. You're never going to see this video, so I can say whatever I want. But you guys can do better. I know you guys can. You just need to. You need that push. And if I need to be the voice of reason here that you're never going to hear, then I'll be the voice of reason. I'm going to cut you guys some slack. But you also need to be willing to be open with the rest of us. You gotta be ready. You gotta be. This is a two-way street. Alright? This relationship, Joy City, is a two-way street. 3-on-3, this is a two-way relationship. Alright? You want us to support the game. We want you to support us. If we have an issue, we want you to be on it. If we feel the issue is urgent, like Kalina's touchpad not really working, the professor not really being able to use his abilities, Pedro needing a buff, not a nerf, or Carolina needing to be the second best, not the worst 3-point shooter between the shooting guards. Whatever the issue may be, you need to address it, and address it swiftly and efficiently. We shouldn't have to wait for one of you to say something. You should already be saying something. You should already be working on it. Even if that means you have to cut off Freestyle 2, cut off Freestyle 2. No one in the Freestyle 2 community is going to complain if you stop giving them events for a little bit so you can work on your other game. Nobody on that, no one's gonna care. Do you want to know why no one's gonna care? Because people are pretty much tired of that game. There aren't many players on there anymore. The players who are still there are either high level, new players, or just players who play casually and don't really care for that kind of stuff. So please, I'm begging you, please fix the game. Please be more open. Please be more understanding of our needs. Not just the Japanese needs, all of our needs. And everybody who plays the game, please be understanding that these guys are working as hard as they can on 2 different games. So either you express your, so either you tell Joy City, hey, yeah, forget Freestyle 2, we don't care about that, focus on Freestyle 3. Then please, tone down your anger, tone down your disappointment. They'll get to it when they can. Again, just tell them to cut off Freestyle 2, no one cares. Please focus on 3-on-3 for the PlayStation 4 and then the PC. The PC version will be fine. They can wait. Trust me, they can wait. So that's all I had to say. I know I'm not the best at these rants because I don't like to complain. I just want to enjoy the game, but I had to speak on that. There was no other real choice. I had to speak on it. So with that all being said and done, I know December 25th, Christmas Day, they have an event going on in the arcade with zombies. I'm ready for that. I'll play it, but this will be the last kind of video I make on 3-on-3 Freestyle until late January. So yeah, not many viewers this time around, but that's okay. I didn't really talk about much. I didn't really play any matches, so I understand. But it's been your boy Desolate Trent, aka Trent. I'm gonna be signing off for 3-on-3 Freestyle for the last time in 2017, and until late January of 2018. I will see you guys later. Oh wait, one more thing, I almost forgot. This one goes out to Shadow 102089. About your retirement, I don't think you're gonna be retiring, not for long. You may be retiring for as long as I do, maybe even longer, but you're not retiring forever. You're gonna be just like me. You're gonna come back into this game. You're gonna see something that you like or that you're interested in, and you're gonna get sucked right back into this game. You may make one live stream. One live stream's gonna turn into 2. 2's gonna turn into 3. And then you're gonna get sucked right back into it. Then you're gonna leave again and come back again. It's how it is. I mean, I just got back into Warframe. Literally, I got back into Warframe. I got back into this game. The whole... Let me show you what I mean. Let me show you how deep. Let me show you how deep my dedication for this game got. I took a long break. I even had to Google some things about it. I was gone so long that they're already talking about vaulting Saren Prime. That's how long I was gone. I was so gone. Mirage Prime came out. I was gone for so long. Hydroid Prime, Oberon got their primes, and I didn't even know about it. I was gone so long. They had an open world map on this game. That's how long I was gone. I had no clue. I had to get readjusted to this game just so I can understand what the heck is going on. There are new frames I have no clue about. Apparently, this one can use glass. I left this game after I'm trying to remember. Oh, you arrived in North Carolina? No, that's worried, dude. I'm about to end the stream anyway. I left. I'm trying to remember the update. If they let me in the game, I'll go to my codex and look at it. But I've been gone for so long. My Summer Prime, I was gone so long, I didn't even know they had orange crit. I didn't know that. I thought it was just red crits. Now there are orange crits and purple crits for shields? What? Are you kidding me? I was gone for a very long time. I gotta give it a minute because I am live streaming, so. Will the game work? Is it because I'm live streaming? I mean, I'm not live streaming with such a high quality, so it should at least work. I mean, you guys get the point, but I've been gone for a long time. Better yet, what am I doing? Close the app. Just go to update history, duh. I left after the War Within. That's when I left. I left after the War Within. I stayed for Sands of Inaros. I stayed for the Silver Grove, and I left when the War Within came out. Came back, did the War Within, did the Glass Gambit, left again. Came back, did Octavius Anthem, left again. Came back, did Chains of Horror, left again. Now, I have to get readjusted to the planes of Dilion. Oh man. You guys want to see a video that I was gonna upload? I don't think it's here though. It's not here. Okay, so I'll just upload this I'll just use this. So I love Sydney. I love Carolina. Helena's a good girl. I love Helena too. I love all the ladies in this game. Rain is too young for me. Sydney is just the right age. She's 19. Kim is just a year older than me. No, stop. That was too far. Let's go back. Okay. That's right. Do you want to know the ages of all the characters? Carter's the oldest at 52. Krista's 32. Luther is 26. Big Dog is 29. Lee is 26. Murdoch is 27. Clark is 19. Lulu is 26. William is 25. Amanda is 23. Joey is 19. Kim is 21. Carolina is 26. Fred is 24. Pedro is 23. Sydney is 19. Helena is 24. Rin is 17, and the professor is his real life age. Yeah. Anyway, that's about it for this stream. I really did enjoy going on my rant and kind of going more in depth about my idea for a hub world. I hope you guys, I hope it piqued your interest a little bit. So if it didn't, it's perfectly fine.
Nice move, for real. Y'all ready for this?
But if it did, I'm glad. I hope you liked the idea. Joy City,
Driving to the basket.
sure move, man. Hopefully you guys see this video and kind of understand and maybe work towards being better at communications with your player base, as well as learning to be a bit more open with them as well.
That was key. You killing it.
So it's been your boy
Y'all ready?
Trent, aka Dead Solid Trent, and I will see you guys with 3-on-3 late January.
See that rebound? Ooh,
Peace.
now that